Hey guys, and welcome back to the Tuesday stream. We're back playing a little bit of Minecraft out on the ice raceway. People are getting impatient, chomping at the bit because I hadn't pushed the button fast enough. How is everybody doing? Wick, good to see you, buddy. We are back here. I've shaped a few things in the interim. We are, of course, not wearing elytra, so I can't fly. We are, of course, back at the ice raceway that we have been working on together for a little bit of a time now. I've gone through, put some dotted lines around the outside, kind of kept a shape going, made this S-bend just a little bit more S-y so that we could actually see that it was a thing that needed to be navigated. Rather, the way we had left it last time, it looked like you could just sneak through, so I felt like bringing this out needed to be a thing. One of the major things we're going to be doing today is pathfinding, making sure that people can stay en route. If you come down this straight line here, it's very... Just at a glance right now, where are we going? SRWB, good to see you. I find this to be not the most ideal situation. So where these trees are right here, I'd really like to indicate that we need to go down this way. Perhaps even we could put some packed ice markers on the floor. Have a little discussion there about whether that's going to happen. We need some more ice on that corner. I came screaming around here the other day and ended up absolutely dumping it in the water, completely by accident, obviously. And the other changes that have happened, unfortunately, have happened in the unloaded chunks. Let's fly at them, the brave souls that we are. Down this way, we've got ourselves... I've tamed the water a little bit. These used to come out like all the way out to here. That was not ideal. So I've put some holes here. The problem is sometimes you can get your boat stuck in that one-by-one hole. It's crazy. I didn't think I'd be able to do so. I've just realised I've probably got my music off. There we go. I've got a new song stuck in my head. Any advice to get rid of it? Listen to another song. Well, listen to that song all the way through is generally the advice, but ever since that advice has been given, people have been making tunes that kind of just fade out at the end, and you know that's not great. Talking of not great, hello over there. This tunnel, I like the design, I like what I've done with it. But this, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide. When you're coming through at full ice speed out of a nice long straight like this, no, this is. I find it annoying, and I don't want this to be an annoyance of a course. So we're going to try and push it back a little bit. I say a little bit. I think I'm going to try and push it back quite a lot. We could probably open it. I was going for some sort of like ruined theme. Going on in here, like it was cracking open and we could see the ice behind it, because there was a cave back here. It's a shame to get rid of that, but oh my gosh, yeah, this needs to open up. And the other final job, and this is probably too much. We're not going to get to all of these. This is also terrible. Like there's no sort of indication of where we're going, and that's the ideas for today. Yo. I should have brought a boat with me, because there's nothing quite like seeing it all from the boat layer. But there's something else I really want to do first. Is a little bit of a warm up. It's amazing that everybody's here. Wasn't quite expecting everybody to turn up quite as fast as that. This over here is the big build that we've got burning over at the moment, and I wanted to build myself a pit lane here. I've got some materials for it and everything, so I'm just gonna slam that box there, and we'll come back to that in a little bit. Hey, I'm Mr. White Potato, how you doing? Weiss Kartoffel. Earworms have a habit of sticking around. You found yourself doing the White's Lemonade song the other day. That's cool. That is cool. At some point, I've got to come up with the press the button, beep, beep, beep stage. The thing that I'm struggling with at the moment is if I start a timer somewhere, how do we turn it off? I feel like having a great big... Ooh, maybe we could have a tripwire going across there. Anyway, I want some materials that I think I've got over this way. Let's go build that big arrow that I was talking about. And hopefully we can make some spruce legs, and then we grab some snow blocks, and then some compressed ice. Oh, Wise has joined in. Good day, sir. Good day. Would you like location, coordinates, a TP? I guess we can afford you a TP. You have indeed. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you again. To be fair, mate, it's good to see you again. Oh, the music's starting as the sun sets. Sunset. So I'm gonna go right down to the very end of this line here. And try and build what I think is going to look like maybe some sort of passable system here. Wait. It really is a terrible place to be, this area here. I feel like... So, on sharp turns in the UK, we have this sort of system where... let's build it... 5 high. I'm probably going to build this bigger. But if we build something that looks like... this, no, oh no, I'm gonna waste a snow block. I think this should kind of convey that a turning needs to take place. I've just noticed that it's getting rather dark and there's a lot of people online, and I do like to encourage a little bit of communal chatter on the server, so we quite often try and get people. There we go, beautiful, beautiful. So we've not got it on one player sleeping. Is that? I mean, that if that is gonna happen, it needs to go up more. Gets the idea across, but does it do it elegantly? I don't know. Are we having a good time down this way? Hang on, I need to go say hello to people. Fly. Hello. Oh, here's someone with an opinion. Does Forrest have an opinion on the street signs? Street signs. Where are we looking here? Everyone's got a boat. That's good. Yes, he has an opinion. Oh, we're gonna have to wait for typing now, or is it yes? The opinion is yes. Because that's good. That's good. I can take a yes opinion. There was another thing I was thinking about. That I was wondering whether we want to punch a little ice road through here. See these trees? You just got to go through here, find another bit of ice. Feel like there's a secret route here. You've been told your opinionated. Well, then please do share opinions at any moment. Oh look, there's a boat here. Where did this come from? Let's give it a test drive. Let's see if we can see it. The boat stopped as slow as an old car. Yeah. The brakes are not great. You got to kind of like turn around and push back at it. Getting around corners particularly difficult for it. You carry on just traveling in the same direction. Hello, shrubbery. So we're going on. Like, I mean, I can already see it from here. I think this is good. I think this might be the winner. If we could somehow set up a funnel. I don't know. This feels okay. This feels okay. We'll go with that for now. I've not lost everything. The other place I felt like was drastic trouble. Have you found places we need to buffer up the sides? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, now I need to know how you escaped so we can stop that from happening. But that's cool. All right. Oh, I'm flying still. We need to push this back. We could just carry on the idea sideways. I've got my little mixed box of stuff here. And it's going to be quite fun. Do I actually... Oh, I don't have an ender chest on me. Is anybody around with an ender chest on them? I was kind of hoping that I'd hidden one right here. I remember putting one there a little while ago. Because I was just thinking maybe I can explode most of this. I've got a box of explosives in my ender chest, and I think that might be the way forwards. I would like to clear the materials out first, because these ones are a little bit troublesome to collect sometimes. Just sometimes, though. Oh, here he is. Brilliant. Good work. That box there. Yeah, that's the one that I want. That's got everything we need to get going. Okay, so can we rip down this wall here and put it in the black box? That would be so handy. I'm not entirely certain it's all gonna fit, but we'll see what we can do. And then because those could they go into the roof, and we'll blast open a good space on the side here. So what is everybody's favorite TNT pattern? Personally, I'm a big fan of 3 off from the floor and do little poke holes like that. That should... I just found a shulker in your ender chest. Gonna have a look into it. Okay. So, sometimes... Well, I don't know. Things shouldn't just appear out of nowhere. Yeah, the only way that really happens is when I've been playing around with the server files, and that's very rare. Something quite serious has normally happened if I'm doing that. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's slam this one down over here. Where are we at? Can I copy my... we are very, very close to you, to be fair. Where's my coordinates? So it might as well be x0 and then minus 3,000 as a nice little course around here. I'm totally gonna steal this. Put one of these. Grab my... Oh, my flint and steel is nearly dead. I've been using it a lot. Okay, hopefully you've got that. We've melted one here. That shouldn't have happened. Yes, when you first told me that your place was this close by, I was a little bit worried that you'd actually built somewhere like on top of this. Yeah, that is very... We might need to push the frog lights up one. It's too close. Okay, that's fine. No bother. Why am I doing this like this? This is... I just wanted to like get the TNT back. And we go like in here. Pop it down. Hopefully these explode big enough to set each other off in a chain. Can never remember whether this does work like this. Fire in the hole. Oh, here comes Wise. Good timings. I don't think he's got his game sounds on. Oh, we got someone watching. Okay, we need to set this up better. This is about the right distance. There is in that... Oh, hello. There is in this orange box over here a whole bunch of TNT that we can use. Please do feel free. Oh, it's all expendable for today. And I think we wanna... It makes a weird sound every time we use spyglass. Your vanilla tweaks low. Let's try every other block. I'm sure this won't backfire on us at all. Favorite team E5 G5. Nice. Cool. So I was I've got myself a project that I've been working on for pretty much this entire year due to my university course. I've talked to you about it quite often. Doing with... Oh, really? It doesn't blow up the neck? What is wrong with this? I'll be talking about needing some help. Would you... I mean, not right now, but yeah, most of the time I'm available for help with anything in Minecraft. Okay, so now we want to put a whole bunch of ice under this. We're getting close to having a good distance. Put the ender chest down. No, it's my ender chest. Up there. There you go. Let's blast this open. Looking for someone to interview? Yeah, almost definitely. I am down for most interviews. Oh, watch out! Oh, thanks. There we go. Nice. Okay, so this feels about the right width. About the right width. Shovel somewhere. Welcome back. See, now this tunnel entrance was put here because it's where like the furthest bit out was for it to be like holding up. Now we've got all this stuff back here. Do we need to go up and like cut down a new... Oh, that would be a lot of work. That will be a lot of... where are my game sounds? Everything's up at maximum. Yeah, flattened a lot. Well, I'm not sure about flatten. More like sculpt. More like sculpt a lot. Erode, like the forces of nature. Yes. So, did I bring a box that's got these in? This is the big question. Because I'd like to open this up enough so that we could just like go flying in. Yeah, at least back there it is getting dark. I mean, I've got a bed. I'm good. Okay, there's two going through it. Nice. So yeah, as I was saying, I got this project that I've been working on for the whole of this year for university, and I become Death Destroyer. I'm gonna have to just go through like this, right? And I've been struggling with resolution. It's kind of the whole purpose of my my project is to take a wavelength that is inherently very blurry. You know, we're looking through infrared cameras, and they're not as good as regular optical cameras. This feels like it's gonna be a problem, but we're gonna do it anyway. And this because the wavelength of light that we're using, infrared, is bigger than visible. Like physically, if you could measure the distance from one side of the bit of light to the other, infrared is physically bigger than optical. Okay, is everybody ready for this big explosion? I see a couple of people. Why is gonna have an interesting one? I'm not sure how well this is gonna go. It's kind of carving out to the depth I want. Hey, we only let a little bit of water go. Okay, that's good. That's good. And one of the main things I've been doing is matching with. Will go great on Sky Sports Live. I mean, you know it. Matching up with radio waves because somehow they give a better resolution. I'm just wondering how we're going to light this place up. I'm looking at my inventory being like, oh no. And I still, to this moment, I'm going to level with you, do not understand why the radio waves are giving us a better resolution. Now, I could throw the word interferometry at you, but that's what I've just spent most of my day trying to research. So interferometers, I don't know if you are aware of the gravitational wave observatories like LIGO and Virgo and the Japanese one that I can't pronounce as well. May I ask for build permission at spawn in the air? It's an airship. Yeah, sure. Of course. I've got a feeling you're going to make a good one. And I went on a bit of a dive trying to figure out interferometry, and like I say, it's the method that they use for the gravitational wave observatories. Now that I understand, we're bouncing a laser back and forth, and when let's not have my TNT in my offhand. That seems like a bad one. And when the laser bounce one way and back again, they match them up put Goodyear on the airship. I mean, we can make that a requirement. That's definitely a thing. Or you want to get back to your build, but you're watching the stream. Ah, gutted. I mean, unfortunately, me waxing lyrical about my my interferometry is the highest of entertainment. I can understand why you're having trouble leaving. But it turns out it was really important in proving that the ether wasn't a real thing. So back in the day, they quite logically. Do you want some ice? There you go, guys. Have some ice. Fill the hole. They thought that light waves had to travel through something. Surely they travel through something. Because water waves travel through water, sound waves need to travel through air. There's no way that light just travels through nothing. And it turns out we now have made up this other thing called the electromagnetic field that supposedly is what waves travel through. But at the time they were like, there's got to be a physical medium. And these guys were bouncing lasers back and forth across the planet. Wow, it wasn't across the planet, it was only across a room. Trying to see the difference in lengths. Because, the difference in time. Because if light travels through something and the something is moving, or rather, the Earth is moving through the something, the ether, then if you measure the light and it's traveling through that stuff, then the speed of light should I could tell you the equation, but I don't know how to put it into words. The speed of light should be the speed of light plus the speed of what it's moving through, right? You know, if you're traveling at 20 miles an hour and then the water's moving you at 5 miles an hour, they should add together. And there's interferometries that came along and went, no, that's not real. They bounced one way and one the other, and it came back and it was the exact same distance, or same time. One of the arguments against it was actually length contraction from special relativity. Yeah, that's a bit much to get into, but things can shrink when they're going really fast. Okay, this is looking good. I've got a bunch of polished black stone to go up in its place. And I'll try and put the floor down. It should be a super simple pan. And I find it rather interesting that, you know, what I consider early science coming from like the 1850s, I think some of these experiments were being performed. And now we're using practically the same equipment, just with a much more sensitive setup. I'm gonna need more ice. I'm gonna bring the ice box. I'll be back. Is how we're measuring black holes, like the distance away. And it's amazing that the same machinery, if you will, is sensitive to such wide range of stuff. From like the smallest nanometer precision of trying to time how fast light can go to like absolute behemoths of black holes swinging around each other. This is snow. We've got a lot of ice somewhere. You know what? I don't think I need this, or I shouldn't. I should put my acacia boat down. Those. Am I needing anything to do anything? If not, it might be ahead. I mean, unless you want to dig out the tunnel, we're all good, man. We're all good. And digging out of the tunnel is proceeding on pace. Why didn't I just fill that white shulker box with ice and then come down? That would be a smarter way of doing it. Problem when I'm like just waffling away on stream. Don't have chance to stop and think about everything I'm doing. Okay, let's just take that. That's a good start. We probably want to make some... Oh, hello. Make some compressed ice at some point for a few road markings. I don't know what road obviously, you know, line down the middle of the road is not going to be working in this situation. Just going to take a small tea break while we're floating. Okay. Ooh. Apologies. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you like that. I bet that was noisy. My apologies, guys. I really like this like crackly detail along the outside here. Anyway, this isn't where we were supposed to be going. Back over this way. Whoosh. And I went for a whole like deep dive all over most of this afternoon trying to understand this interferometry. And all I've really come away with is a knowledge about how we used it to prove special relativity, which is good. That's one of my main modules this year. I do need to know about it. I don't need to put that in there. I need to print this out here. Yeah, that is something I do need to know about, but it wasn't the thing that I was looking to explain today. Need to somehow get a little bit more disciplined than that. Did I see anything about the eclipse yesterday? A few things conspired. So we didn't see anything direct here, mostly because we had people around and we completely forgot. But obviously, I saw a lot of the photos that other people have been sharing online. Absolutely amazing stuff of like the promontories. So when you got the moon covering up the main disk of the sun, you can see a lot of like the wispy fire around the outside. And that has looked absolutely amazing. A lot of the subreddits that I follow at the moment are just like, oh, what's this bit and what does that do? And it's almost always a bunch of plasma trapped inside a magnetic field being thrown off the surface. Wispy fire. You mean the prominence? That's the one. The prominence. Promenai? What's multiple prominences called? Is there a proper word for that? Hello. Would you like? Sorry, some ice, and you can use it to fill up the floor. I'm gonna fill up the stone hole. That might be useful because it kind of goes a little deep here. Let's just fill this in. I have played around with different ideas of like boat elevation changes and how we can achieve that, but I think for this. I'm going to call starter course here. We want to keep it nice and easy, right? Well, nice and not complicated. I want to just like hit go, turn corner, occasionally have to slow down. Maybe not sure about that last bit. Is that a requirement we need to have? Because there have been a few places where I've been looking at the course and I'm like, we could definitely add a little bit more wiggle back and forth here, but I'm not sure whether we need it that much. Yeah, the provinces have been crazy, and as always, everything to do with the sun or astronomical sizes. It's crazy to think like how the entire Earth just kind of fits inside one. You're watching the NASA feed. There was about 8 telescopes viewing it. Oh, that sounds amazing. You can tell that the different filters used of the chronosphere was different colors. As always, like I say it all the time, the colors of stuff is the. No, you didn't like that one. The color of stuff is the magic of modern science. The amount of stuff you can tell from different filters being on is unbelievable. This torch can't stay. It's gonna melt stuff. Need to have five blocks between a light source and the ice. That's why we have it the way that we have. Yeah. Is the water going? Yes, the water can go. In fact, the water should go. Water is a serious problem in boat races. You get stuck. Stuck is bad. Okay, we definitely opened this up some. This is good. I don't mind it like narrowing down here. In fact, I think I prefer it to be about this sort of size. Because the next big problem is this turn here. They were very prominences. Promenai. We've got some trapped ice in here. There we go. So, how do we want it? What about this side? Yeah, just fill it all in. Might want to pull this back. I don't like this, like, 2-block jump. Let's just kind of peel that back a bit. Like that. Even that's not great. It's inevitable whenever you work with someone on the same project that you end up trying to place blocks and break blocks in the same place. Yeah, like that. Let's go this way. I think this might be all the widening that's needed. I'm gonna do a drift through out there. Probably go further. I don't know. We'll keep that for now. Nice. I went and left my boat. Oh, I'm being snowballed. I'm gonna go get my boat. We're gonna test the tightness of the tunnel, see the flow. Hopefully, it flows around in a nice, calm way. It's a big flight. We need like many boat dispensers around the course. People will always miss. Need some light here. Okay. In fact, I need to go get a bunch of the frog lights. Which are fine. I've got loads. Yeah. Okay. We'll do this pass through. Why I'm coming the long way around? Well, because it's the route that people are taking. Probably look better like this. Getting good. Oh. Of course, the moment that I start thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I'm pretty good at the turnings. Jam up onto the corner. That's great. I hadn't even got the words out of my mouth. I still don't like that, and I don't know what to do about it. I've been thinking about it for a while because I feel like some. Oh yeah, much better. Like much better. Then we need to do something about this. This is death. Actual death. Hello. Oh yeah, this is the hole. I think about my boat. This is the first time I brought a boat in here. Can I fly under? I can. Okay. So I don't know. Do we want to bucket it that all? Do we just want to put layers on top and call that good? Oh, we can't put layers on top. Oh, okay. Well, that's made things a bit more awkward. I mean, powdered snow normally does. Frog lights. I'm gonna do a mystical, magical voodoo jump, and let's go dump some stuff down. Oh, I should have built a build shack inside the tunnel, so I haven't got to run all the way down to the end. Pop those in there, that as well. Okay, we need the frog lights. If there's anything else as well, UFO is my home base. To get frog lights, feed frog. Thankfully, I have already performed that. I've made several frog light farms, 3 of them, in fact, so that I can open these up and just have a bunch here. I think I used the yellow one. In fact, I know I used the yellow ones. I was wondering whether we want to maybe swap out some of the lights. Change up the colors. It's alright, mate. I have played a lot of this game. I've experimented with most of the mechanics. I want to cobble. I think that's good to get going. Unfortunately, this is the landing spot. It's going to take me a while to jump on over. Yeah, it's a real shame that we only got like the real tail end. What is going on with the chunk loading today? Can be quite bad, but that's the worst it's been in a while. Is it because the snow started? Surely not. Surely. Okay. Let's throw some of these around. Blup. Put some more down. What was I just about to go launch onto a conversation about? I had a thing, and then I walked through a portal, and then suddenly all my thoughts left me. I'm like, oh no. All right, the tail end of the eclipse, right? The fact that like it's kind of awkward when anything big happens astronomically if it's not in America. Because for some reason on the internet that's how news works, and then I have to let people down and be like, I'm sorry, it's not happening here. You missed the number by 5 minutes. Oh mate, that kind of hurts. That kind of hurts. Yeah, I mean, this is the only thing I take any solace in is the fact that it was raining as hard in America. Well, it was as cloudy in America as it would normally be here. So, you know, silver linings. I bet I haven't brought enough of the other wood. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I was thinking about putting some patterning into the wall. In fact, you know what? I want this to be down here. Because I'd really like the walls to drop back at the place, right? So at the logs. The logs are a relatively visible thing to spot. So what do we want here? Yeah, I got to think about how this is going. Jealous of one place in Texas they had last year's crossover them, and then they were in the path again. Yeah. The odds. That's a question actually. What are the odds? I think this probably goes too far back, Forest. Like all of this mess here, we're gonna have to smooth out, right? Do we just want to carry this one? We're gonna have to drop it back one, right? Is it this one that drops back one? So I'd like to push this one back. That's easy to do. Okay, I think the pattern makes sense now. Thank you. Right there. Do this. So what we're aiming for is to have a nice little like wom 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 as we go past the lights. You know that's important part of being in a tunnel, right? Is the repetitive thing happening. That was it. I did a gizmo in the diamond ring. Oh, nice. It is one of the highlights when the eclipse is just over and that little spark comes out at the end, and then half the people around you are like, ah, my eyes. And revving the engine in the tunnel. I'm not sure. Like that is very much an important part of it. I'm not sure how we capture the essence of that in Minecraft. And I really would like to, if we can. This one wants to go in line here. something like this. So this one can come out of here. Oh, dirt. Just to say, I'm trying to save us frog lights. It's probably the thing we've got most ample of right now. And so this should be able to come across here. Vagrant's in the way. And does that work? It kind of has to work. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. This spacing is very tight compared to this spacing. I think it's alright. I think we'll live. I think we'll live. Yeah, we can't. There's nothing really that we like rev up in Minecraft, is there? Like holding the pig back on a lead whilst you're trying to walk forward, kind of this one. We don't really have any pig racing courses. Oh, you were saying this gentleman over here was saying to me the other day that the go-kart race that we have would probably make a brilliant pig race. Being an on-driver, that was on private ground. Yes, of course. Brilliant. I think this tunnel redesign has gone relatively well. I definitely need to come up with a more patternless pattern. At the moment, it is quite simple. But then I suppose that lets the lights sing. Sing? Do they sing? The frog light fits with the bricks. Thank you. I can only guess it's from that little bit of highlight that we've got, like here. Yeah. So normally people are mixing a lot of the cyans with this black stone here. But I don't know. I just whilst I was looking at it, I was like, what lighting do we need in here? And this yellow one was just screaming out to me in my brain. And when my brain do be screaming, I do like to follow its advice. Like that. Need the workshop out. All the stone cutters. You put one down as well. Was just gonna stay like that now. Way. Is that all of the frog lights? Ah, went blank for a moment there. Is that all of the frog lights done? I think it might be. Yeah, I need to go get a bunch of warped wood, which, you know, easy enough. I've got a warped wood farm. I just need to go home and grab it. All right, Wise. Good to see you, buddy. We'll see you next time. See you next time. So with this presentation I need to give, it's a fair chunk of time. 15 minutes of time is not a small amount. So I get to talk for quite some time, and I'm never sure where I'm supposed to be pitching my talk, because like we've been told, like, you know, we're talking to year 3 physics students. Those are my peers. Those are the people who will be judging. Well, be presenting with me at least. And they're the ones I'm supposed to be talking to. But last time that I took that into consideration, I ended up getting quite a bit of feedback, being like, "Oh, you pitched it far too high," and stuff like that. And now I'm left with a little bit of paralysis around, like, just how much detail should I go into? Like, do I need to explain to people who have done the same physics course as me that different colors come from different elements. Why don't you put frog lights on the outside of the tunnel? No real reason, to be fair. Just hadn't thought about it. Also, hey man, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. We are going around placing blackstone in tunnel. This tunnel project was just, well, it was a nice one to start with, and then I rode my boat through it, and I was like, no, this is too tight. We cannot have this. So we blasted it open. We made it a little bit wider. We unfortunately lost the cave that was located here. That was going to be a little bit of a nice little diorama or something with like the cave busting through the mechanical outside. But I'll probably still end up building something very similar. Not that you're going to have chance to see it as you go shuttling through here at maximum speed. Actually going to need more blackstone, which is interesting. I wonder if at some point I'm going to end up fully running out of blackstone. I've been using this as a building material of choice for, I mean, quite some time now. Quite some time. And the gold farm has been doing incredibly well at keeping us ahead because there's a piggling bartering system in it. And one of the things they barter for is a lot of blackstone. Unfortunately, the update came along and moved some stuff out of minecarts, and has caused a bit of trouble. Need to try and get around to fixing that at some point. And I'm starting to run out of blackstone. I never thought the day would arrive that this material was gonna run into short supply. But don't get me wrong, I've still got 2.5, maybe 3 shulker boxes full of the material. So it's not going to be this tunnel, but it might be the next tunnel where I run dry. You never know. You never know. No, you meant inside the tunnel on the. Oh, down 1 block. You know what? Yeah, I do hear you, but unfortunately, we need to have the 5 block clearance. What I probably should have done is push this up. Oh, hello. Did you do this? This is nice, like this. Yeah, it'd be nice to have these at different heights. I hear what you're saying. Or yeah, really should happen is we push the wall up. But I'm not sure about that. Or maybe like some stairs. Tell you what does need to happen. I need to go drop stuff off and go get some more warped wood because I got that in spades. There. Throw some dead material away. That. More of that. Use the region guard teleport. So out the back of my mountain, you can just see it springing up over there. We got so this kind of like an industrial district for me. I've got a tree farm on this side, and I've got another tree farm on this side. I don't know if I've used this at all recently. There was a lot of explosions involved. That's not the chest I want. There have been Endermen around. Okay, interesting. Oh no. Oh no! All right. It turns out I need to run a farm at some point. Thankfully, I do have my backup tech. Inside of the tunnel, on the outside of the wall, not the seed. Yeah. Maybe all 300 of the characters. Maybe all 300 of the characters. And drop down. Okay, so over here I have my nether area. If I'm gonna have to go, woo, okay, I was getting a little bit worried then. I was like, am I gonna have to go harvest the organic stuff from the nether? That would be painful. It's gonna be more. On the outside of the corner, inside the tunnel, where the top ceiling lights are connected, put down a strip. Okay, like make the middle. I mean, I've inadvertently done that anyway. The first couple of strips of lights being spaced apart, and then it gets more dense, and then spaces apart again. That wasn't done on purpose. Oh man, the chunk loading whilst I'm streaming is it's you have to believe it's only when you guys are watching. It really is a lot better normally. But this is how close the mountain that we race around is. That one over there or something. To my base. Keep seeing cool little things like this. Like this looks human made. Look at that squareness. I keep seeing little bits like that around where I'm like, ooh, has somebody been here before, or is it just the quirk of the generation? And the server's been running long enough now that I've had to scrub the block logging a couple of times. Ow, my face. Very near the palace too. Yes. Yes, Wise, it really is. It really, really is. You're just like over that way somewhere. Like not even far away. Not even far. What is this? Middle click failed me. Middle click failed. To be fair, frog lights are pretty cheap. And I thought so was this stuff. But now that I'm placing it willy-nilly. Have you thought about putting light instead of wood? Unfortunately, yeah. That's what I originally wanted to do. But we were melting the ice. And I ain't got the ice to be able to replace all of this with packed ice, unfortunately. As much as I would love to. So a whole row of 9 here to make one stack of packed ice. It's a lot. It's a lot. Maybe one day in the not too distant future, I'll finish the. Unfortunately, glowstone also does the thing. If we, no, we're alright. I've been working on an ice machine idea that I need to build out. Copper bulbs, we don't have them yet. Waiting for them. That's the 21.1 features. Unfortunately, there are people out there with the data pack. I've not found it. Yeah, glowstone also melts. What? What we really need to do is like name the bridge, put a big old sign over the top of it. Cameras? What else? What else do we need on the bridge? I mean, cameras would be a good idea actually. Oh, this is my diagonal. Well, I was never sure about this diagonal bit when I was putting it in place. It kind of works. Yeah, some sort of. We need. The problem is we've got a lot of shops on that promenade, but not many of them are named, so it's hard to take their branding and splash it out. We've got Forest Findings, we've got Sherry's, we've got whatever the Prismarine shop is called. Lowe's Tunnel, sort of like Monaco. Can't remember the real name. Okay. Oh, are we good? We good? Yes. Nice. Like this. Do we keep this? Keep this. I mean, that's just good. Just as good as any. Just as good as any. If Formula One sensors are taking, what are you saying then, Wise? What do we call the well? More importantly, this is the big thing. This is the big thing. Let's get out here. What goes on the billboard up here? That's the big question. I might just... We got some snow. I might just throw up a block. Call it La Tunnel. That's not a terrible idea. To access way up here, yeah. Oh, I don't know if snow block's the right call now. Do I have... A lot of ice. Well, you got a yellow shulker box too. My yellow shulker box looks like that. I don't know why, but the yellow shulker box seems to be the. Ooh, hey, I got nudged. I got nudged. Ah, that's got to be a thing we can do at some point, right? You would honestly make that stage filled with snow. I mean, we could put a snowman here. It's tempting. It's tempting. What do we do? Yeah, boat hockey. Exactly. All right. I think we're. Ooh. We're not done. We're not done. Let's. Oh, I got loads on me. All right. Let's move on to the next bit where we're gonna need the snow and ice, because we need you and you. Where's my boat? Have I lost my boat? Did I leave it the other side? Here's a boat. I don't know if this is the boat that I had, but it will do. Literally just down this way. Ow. I've got a whole packed. Powdered snow farm. I think I'm willing just to get rid of this. Oh, this stuff's so weird. Look at it. And then we'll... Hi, you seem to be in danger. There we go. Watch out for the snow. So this is what I want to take care of, because this is super deadly. If we get the white shulker box out, if people could pack it with whatever snow they find lying around, that would be cool. And unfortunately, after a certain amount, it's kind of down on you whether you die or not. Think that's as safe as it needs to be. Oh. Take that bit out as well. Alright, just so it's nice and safer. Because the last thing I want to do... The last thing I want is this race being decided because you fell into a trouble. I was just going to put snow down, but yeah, well, let's go with the ice. Yeah, I don't want any of these races, as I've said multiple times, to be determined by the fact that you fell off the side of the course. I feel like that's lame. That's really lame. Like that. There we go. That's safer. That's safer. The next thing we need to do. Oh, listen to the music play. Is. How do we guide people? Wait. So they come out of the tunnel, right? And they come out the tunnel. Can they both be stalled by one layer of snow? So any situation that the snow layer can go down on, your boat gets slowed down on anyway, whether the snow is there or not. The ice won't accept snow layers. I can't. They're not like carpets, unfortunately. Yeah. How do we funnel people into this direction? I think it's this iceberg here that's causing the trouble. I'm just gonna rip it down so this place opens up a bit. I don't know. Fill that up. Because that place is full of icebergs. Oh, shrubbery's drowning. You good? Oh, you're gonna... Yeah, go for it. If you want that, I'm not gonna stop you. But what I'd like to do is then replace this snow over here with just a jagged wall of packed ice of some description, kind of simulating the front edge of an iceberg here, so it looks like it's somewhere you don't want to go. Right, a little bit there, there. Something like that. Let's have a look quickly. Yeah, no, I think that does feel better. That was definitely an issue. And the next one is this. It feels like you want to go this way, but then suddenly you're in trouble and you don't know where you're going. So we need to put a dotted line down. I might just go ahead and do this because I can see the curve. There. Dot down a couple of singles. Maybe a few more. Just trying to judge the distances. That's not quite the corner we want. Put a light switch on your glacier to enable night mode. It'd be helpful, right? Oh, no. I'm destroying the place. Destroying the place. I feel like I could probably just go across like this. I've been trying to think when I start doing this sort of like too wide thing. But actually... yeah. I don't know. Maybe we need actual pop-up wall here. I don't have a crafting bench on me. Well, what an oversight is that? Hopefully, I've got one back at the build center. Use yellow glass. Well, I mean, a few stained patches of yellow glass around would probably be quite humorous. Can we get in the bed? Can anybody else get in the bed? Zzz, international symbols. Also, spot drink here. Ain't got no beds. When will Mojang cave and give us the sleeping bag? Like, we can already carry beds around with us. I feel yeah. There's a few things. So my small suggestion on how to fix. Wait. I'm leaving without doing the thing I wanted to do. My small suggestion on how to fix the inventory issues for Minecraft. We need dedicated slots for our tools and in the same way that we've got dedicated slots for our wings and there's like an offhand. We had somewhere separate for just like this whole pile of stuff here. Look at it all. It takes up like a fifth of my thing. Maybe even a shulker box slot somewhere. You know, just some extra room, please. I want ice. Look at that. Look, that is terrible. That's the problem with this. Three bits of compressed ice for everything I just like threw in there. What about now? Okay, half stack. Half stack's good. Not sure how much compressed ice I've got around here. It's not measured in stacks. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. Another thought was to build more of these little blobby glaciers around. Like there's this very obvious line through here. It's too easy, right? I don't know. Oh, do I want to go down and get the ice? It kind of feels. It feels bad not to. Okay. And I've got my trident to get me out of here. Probably the most useful the trident ever is when you're trapped under the ice. Yeah, unfortunately, almost everything you can think of to light up the area will melt the ice. So torches might be better. They're a lower light level. Thing like this. It's relatively subtle, but it feels good. I mean, honestly, if you're relying on this line, you've already gone too far, right? Maybe we do need an actual barrier. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Would you know to turn? Yeah. Yeah. So the other option that I've done in other places is to put the wall up. Which is fine. Feels a little clunky, but clearer in the communication, and that kind of is key when it comes to wayfinding, right? Red and white concrete would be better. Yeah, I was thinking about that, or at least a red wool or something like that in between the snow blocks, to make it look like candy cane. Maybe. Yeah, like that. So, that. Now I've got to head back. Wait, I need to empty my inventory so that I can go and get a bunch of red stuff. Do we want red concrete, red terracotta, red wool? Oh, please don't be red wool. Some are red and yellow. That'd be right. Let's put the ice back here. You know what? Snow blocks go back here as well. I'm just gonna dump a whole bunch of rubbish in here. Seeds, torches, like random mixed box. I'm gonna wonder where that is later on. But there we go. I'll put that there. I'm gonna teleport. It's not too far to fly, but it's far enough, I think. Why can't we make stairs out of and stairs out of glass? The glass is the one that really annoys me. Like, I live in a society where if I really wanted to, I could have a glass staircase, right? Like, this is a thing that I can actually do in the real world. It's not going to be cheap, and it's not going to be real glass. I mean, not like window glass, right? I don't know. Would you walk across glass a stairway made of car windscreens? I'm not sure. Supported by those little wire danglies. Yeah, maybe. We'll see what Forrest comes back like. He's the one with most experience of breaking windscreens. He'll know. He'll know. Red. I don't know. Lol. Red wool. Not one. Yeah, red wool is pretty bright. I really don't want it to be red wool. Red wool would be awkward. Yeah, you could walk on the outside of the one. The curve helps. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Where are you? You're right there. Hello. That is stream only hacks. I would never do that. You there and there. There and there. We gotta figure out the balancing again. Terracotta. Okay, which one are we feeling? All of them. Looks weathered. I don't. Concrete. Okay, that's actually one of the better options. Oh, careful. Oh, look how quickly it melts the ice. That is crazy. That's crazy. Not as crazy as setting fire to your wool to get rid of it. Lol. Who does that? That's someone. Yes, that's someone who's got too many materials right there. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot of red concrete. Something tells me you have a lot of red dye. What about concrete and sand? How you doing for those? Yeah, sorry, sand and gravel. Sorry, it's those that you make concrete out of. Let's have a look. Oh, look, got people flying around. Your entire life savings of concrete and gravel. whatever you bring, I can replace. So I can guarantee that. Did you see that glass bridge that was in China? It said it could not be broken, and then it broke. No, I didn't, but I'm not super surprised. Who is the boat at the maps? The chest boat, I think that'll be misaligned. The only one actually making good use of the new mechanics in the game. And honestly, like chest boat is the most hype sounding, most under-delivering item. Like, look at my floating llama. Which is a bit unfair. Yeah, I think that's an appropriate 2-2-2-2-2-2-2-1-2-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take that. I believe you there. The amount of energy needed to melt 1 cubic meter of ice is approximately 300,000 joules. I'm just going to round to. As an astrophysicist, I get really good at ignoring all the numbers past the first one and then just count the number of zeros. And you know what? Do you care whether I've got 1, 2, or 9,000 if I've got a million of something? No. You only really care that I've got the million. Which, that's cool. I want to, at some point, work on a video that goes into the SI unit system. Well, I want to explain the difference between metric and SI, because I'm not sure that I myself 100% understand the difference. Like kilogram. I don't know if kilogram's the best one to start with, right? But like the kilogram, kilometer, kilo everything, right? You've got this nice little well portioned out bunch of Greek words to mean in going up in groups of 10. It actually turns out going up in generally groups of 3 zeros, but there's numbers there for words. But that's different from the fact that we use kilograms, meters, and seconds. I feel like there's a halfway. Did you know you don't use the metric system? But actually, you really do. Yeah, one of those types of videos. Because we don't use the metric system, we use the SI system, which just happens to be metric in implementation. Yeah, I feel like there's a difference there that I could go on about. You should put pixel art under the ice. Oh, we totally should. I don't know what pixel art, but we totally should. Getting dark. Quick, to the beds. Everybody panic. That's a much better curve. A much better line, anyway, to show where we're supposed to be going. I think we've taken care of all the major issues that I felt the course had for navigation. I was just going to the beds. This is really good. At some point, we need to update this again. There's little areas like this that I'm not sure whether I feel like this is almost like. Now, this is from horse racing. I feel like this is the winner's paddock, right? You've gone round, you've won the race by crossing the finish line over there, and then you kind of like put it on up over here and let the adoring public. Oh, look at them all. Let the adoring public. I need the rabbit's feet. Come here. Jump potions will be mine. There we go. Got them all. I got them all. It's a lot of heads. There's not many feet. And I feel like that is the problem with the more heads data pack that's from Vanilla Tweaks. It's it's far too general, far too generous with the heads. I shouldn't be getting the heads faster than I'm getting the rarest items. You know. So yeah, I feel like I would like to set up some sort of viewing area for the winner. Is that a thing we can do here? Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, do we put a podium up? Just throw it in the first available not filled chest. They're all gonna have some stuff. I think this one's like the general dump chest. If anybody wants anything out of this chest, yeah, I think I stand by that. Let me pull these out. If you want anything out of here, help yourself. I've got so much stuff. Oh, you're bringing like... Oh. I didn't think you'd have this much. Okay, I should not use the phrase as much as you've got on a well-established server. So what's the name? You know what? I have been thinking hard about this. I feel like we need to name this racetrack after this mountain. Yeah. Can you make red concrete out of that? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Have you got red dye? Walk up to the crafting bench, and it will show you how to make it there. It does look like Texas. I also like that it's got a pillager outpost up here. I feel like we could kind of make more of a thing. Like, do I feel like I could build something here? Like, you'd be under constant assault. But I feel like we could build a little pillager village. You'd have to know what building you want to put down first. Like, there's no chance you could do it without planning. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Good curve there. Good curve. Whoever put that down, very good. But like, we could build literal villager houses. Yeah. Looking forward to the update of Bad Omen. They're changing the way that raids work. I assume to stop the raid farms. So yeah, so the lane name for this is the Ice Raceway. All right, that's terrible naming. So if we could come up with a better name than that, that would be great. I'm gonna do something. The Ice Wasteway? Ice Away Waste? Midnight Madness? Sounds familiar. That's not. Is that wide enough? Is that wide enough? Okay, I'm gonna do the orange and green pits here. Orange, purple, and green pits. We're gonna. I feel like. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, because I'm not an efficient Iceway. I like that. I'm not the biggest race fan, but aren't the pits generally connected? You know, we'd have a hole there, and then 1, 2, 3. Let's go like that far over, and then we'd have another doorway here. But then in the background, we'd dig this way and connect them up. Is this not? Hello? Well, I'm sure I put... There we go. Something like this, right? And then this would go a little distance this way. And they'll drop back a little bit. And then you'd have like a workspace. You know, individual workspaces for each team back here. And then we got room for like pillar up the middle of some description. I don't know about pillar, but like some sort of decorational piece. Yeah. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 on, 5 off, right? And then you have a thing in between each one. You got like a nice buffer in between each one. And it's exposing all my shoddy building work as we find the caves that I just covered up and stuck a bit of glowstone inside. That's my plan right now, I think. 2 garage doors for the team cars, a wall point each. Okay. What if we push minecarts into stair seats so we can properly use them? I mean, that would be good up top. Up top, we need. So this was going to be like. Sorry, I should totally have said that. This is going to be like the pits way, right? Like. But we're only going to do one door per team because trying to decorate multiples probably going to be a little bit awkward. About there. I suppose actually what we want here is the smooth stone, you know, the cooked stone. You have a stupid suggestion. I am all about stupid suggestions. I did not bring my workbench. I do, however, have one of these that I can put down, and that'll save me a lot of effort. How do I not have a crafting bench? I've placed too many crafting benches down. If you go the other way, like round the back of the course, yeah, that way. We are not too far away at all. We would be, well, what I would classify as the start of the race. Just putting down a small work area because I want to cook some stuff. That takes effort. Ooh, do I want to cook with charcoal? I'm going to need more fuel than this. 3 of those, 60 of those. Hello. Sorry, I kind of sneezed and all this fell out. Yeah, it happens. It happens. One of these. Though this is one of the beautiful things of the Ender chest is when you've got things set up well, you can just kind of turn up and suddenly you've got a base. Some of those. These. Got to stop picking that up. Oh, I'm out of sticks. Oh, I'm out of sticks. I don't run out of very often. Red banners, a line, thanks. Okay, let's put some colours up on the wall. This one, hello, not ominous at all. This one, that one, this one. Okay, it's a good start. Good start. Hopefully, if I remember correctly, if you use the half slabs, yeah, they look extra shuttered. I have 2 base worlds, one made out of bamboo with frog and a turtle breeding area next to it. Okay, cool. Do you have any soul torches? Just Googled them. Apparently they don't melt ice. Got some soul lanterns. Probably got the stuff to make. Yeah, everyone's got the lanterns, though. Oh look, it's a rocket making book. There's some. Always some around somewhere. Soul torches. We'll get them out in a sec. Because yeah, I need some racking. I need there's a whole bunch of stuff I need here. Okay, that's not really gonna sell the look on its own, but I got my bed. I've got my bed. So soul torches are like regular torches, but blue. That's I would say that's literally the only difference, but like that's the thing. Yeah, they're duller. They don't produce as much color. Tempting to throw in my coal ore to cook. Oh, I got a rabbit's foot. Oh, when did that happen? I got a rabbit's foot. Hopefully during my senseless murder. Wouldn't be quite so senseless then. So what I am going to do is get rid of the rabbit fur. This needs to go back more. Am I going to start blasting again? What would have been good is if I'd spent a moment at any point in the past sort of week or so and gone and found any of my beacons. I've got to have like 5, maybe 6 beacons out there, and with the power of them, we can like basically just destroy stone by looking at them. When did you become Team Rocket, and when did you start blasting? Blasting off again? Well, you know. Keep moving. Do we want this extra layer here? I feel like we don't. And then we'll put something up in between, something like not there. Up one, up, up one, and then this way. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna take a while to dig this out, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I kind of wish I hadn't completed my music room now, because I used to have all my music discs in one of my ender chests. Alright, mate, have a good time. Have a good time. Unfortunately, to try and show that I'd like completed everything that I could think of in the game, I made a room that like basically just had an empty spot for all these types of things. And obviously with an empty spot, you gotta fill it up at some point. I've just got a whole bunch of gravel here. Should be cool for concrete, but I don't know. Is this really what I want? Though it does mean that we can come all the way back here. Unfortunately, no flint. If you want flint, we can probably try and grind up for it. But I've got silk touch on my shovel, so we will never get flint here, unfortunately. Or fortunately, actually, one of the reasons that I walk around with silk touch on my shovel is because I've got an awful lot of flint back home. If you need flint, I can hook you up. I've got the hookup. I'm layering that up, but that's not where that wants to be. It is about there. That's the height. Just so we got room to fit stuff in. What's the roof like in this place? Corrugated iron, right? You know, they're not spending a lot of money here. Okay, I think we've got the size I want, and in fact, I'm gonna even use this as a shelf. Maybe one day I'll come through and like put a little thing up there, like three blocks like that. You can, it's quite often in old buildings you'll find like a roof has been like built over, and then you got like some space above it. I think we could do something like that there. Digs. Is one. So there's been a lot of updates to Minecraft digging, and mostly over time they've made life a lot easier. Oh, sounds terrifying with breaking glass. Mostly they've been making life easier. But do you think they'll ever add something that works like I want to say the build one out of some of the modded stuff, where you could just kind of like click here and here, and the magic essence of Minecraft will come along and clear the area out. I don't know whether that happens or not. the mace has come along and upset all the ideas I have about what Mojang want from Minecraft. Also, are there little level sacks yet? So the bundles. I was supposed to put the bundles in, but I was having trouble finding the correct data pack. I've got to admit, I had a little bit of trouble there. I would really like to add bundles in. I don't know. Even though they put it in the April Fool's update, I feel like it's a long way off of being in Minecraft. The grappling hook. I wonder why all these extra powerful things are going on. Like, what are they building up for? Are they finally making it so that the shulk dimension has enough bite to it? Is that going to be a thing that happens? Like, that'd be cool. That would be cool. Not necessarily thinking that's what's gonna happen. Okay, this is kind of terrible. What have I dug out here? Can we fill this up? I don't feel like stone's the winner. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like stone is not the greatest of choices here. It's a good space filler, but I think that's probably why I don't think it's the winner. What are we going to use in its place? So many blocks, and whenever I try and think of a specific one for a specific use, I just kind of draw a blank. We could try things like nether brick. I've got some compressed ice. That's not good. Yeah. I love this. I love this. Exactly what we want. I think maybe the choice of internal materials might be one that we have to leave down to the individual teams. Because I could easily, very easily, just fill mine up with purple and lime green concrete. Oh, excuse me. Oh, let me just clear my throat. Oh, excuse me about that. One day I will be free of all ailments. I do not have a purple and green boat. I've got like where is it? This warped boats. Oh wait, no, you can't make boats out of those. It's the biggest travesty in the game. Wait, let's just show that off. It's really it's soul destroying the first time you do this. Where are they here? We're just gonna grab 2 of these, 1, 2, and if you're like, yeah, purple, but there's no like blue-green boats. Horrific. That's why I cruise around in the orange one, because you know that's the most loud and obnoxious boat we got. You got pink and red. It's true. Goes in the floor. We need like a Try to avoid the term edging block, but we need an edging block here. You can see future boats zooming past the seats. Yeah. We can't use lights. We can use lights inside though. Like 1, 2. I don't know if these are the lights to use inside, especially as I want this to actually be ceiling level. Trying to resist the urge to just clad everything in iron block. I don't think it would look good, even though my brain's like, yeah, that's the building block of choice. Like maybe a bit of stone brick around. No, feels too easy done. Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. Love that. Do I want something like Diorite might remind you of bird poo because that's what the internet says. I think diorite reminds me of a beautiful vanilla and dark chocolate chip ice cream. Same with birch. When I look at birch, I'm like, chocolate chips. This what we want. This what we want. Feel like hot take. Feel like maybe let's throw. Oh, I can't throw the sand and the gravel away. That's concrete. Do I want? This to be blackstone up here. Oh no! I broke the bit I didn't want to break. Because you can't. You need an edge to make the door the sidewalk. Just punching holes everywhere. Don't mind me. This one here. Then we get down with a little bit of banner work. Is that a more legit door? I'm even tempted to do... And I know this is not how it would work, because it would roll up, but... Like the slidey back bit. You know the bit I mean? I hope so. I'm tempted. I'm one short. Like I say, that's not how this works. For some reason, I'm not stopping working on it that way. I think that would be great. Go and have a look. Oh, what was the Iskall thing? Sorry. It could well be. It could well be. I do watch Iskall. Wouldn't say I'm the biggest Iskall fan. I do watch. Oh no. Just need to throw a little bit back there. How about that side? There we go. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. We'll push this back one. That's not needed. It looks a bit more up and down. It's got a better look to it. It just looks like it's doing something, right, rather than nothing. I'm not sure if I want pillars. This is 100% just trying stuff. I need a dump box. I don't have one. I've got to like put stuff away. Like, would you believe? Oh, that's where I could put some of this. Okay, I'm not used to putting stuff away. It perturbed me. Something, yeah, actually, yes. I'm not sure about this side. But it just adds a little something. Roof. This is terrible roof. I don't know who roof is, but terrible. Let's try. This is the thing that I've been trying to avoid every time. I'm like, let's put some stone. No, don't do that. The stone bricks. Because stone bricks kind of just scream normal Minecraft build to me. And sometimes that's not what I'm trying to do. But I don't have, I don't know, an idea of what blocks I want to make. Like, it's just an industrial look, right? So it can't... I don't know. I think it's working. I think it's working what we got here. I don't know what's going to happen with the outside of this. We'll figure that out as we go. I mean, why not? Let's complete the pattern. There should be a lot of room up there for stuff. Oh, the bird poo diorite. Yes, yeah. Unfortunately, well, I don't know. Unfortunately for Iskall, The whole bird poop thing really took a life of its own. He struck a nerve, and people agreed, and they've just taken it and run with it. The thing is, I know this is going to work, but it's just such a boring look. Maybe what we need is a strip of a colour across here. Or 2 colours in my case. Do I have room? I've got room. Let's go 32. 2. Bit of colour. Bit of colour. I mean, thanks for the red, but I need the purple and green. And then I go a bunch of this. 2 of those. And a bunch of that. Oh, that's not quite the colour numbers I was looking for, but whatever. Then go purple along this edge. I was going to alternate, but I think actually this is good. Flood it. Yes. All right. Yeah. The more I'm looking at it, the more I don't like this step. Yeah. Like maybe a slightly slanted roof like this might make sense, but what I had I just didn't like. That look better. I feel like I want some like white terracotta or something, you know, like almost an office color at the top there. But white terracotta, I would say that the stained terracottas are some of the hardest to gather in the game properly. It's minorly soul destroying to go and grab the stuff. And like in a game called Minecraft, that's not great. You're supposed to want to go out and get the stuff. Do I? How does one color the wall? Every 3. Close enough. Like corporate branding up on the wall, right? Really, this central one here, that shouldn't be any colour. But it's the shared block, this one in between. Maybe that means we've built it wrong and we shouldn't have a shared block. I feel like the shared block should be neutral. F1 pits are cleaner, purest white than some of the hospital. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's precision. Precision machinery. Precision machinery. No, it's the type of situation where like nanometers count. Nanometers count. Okay. So let's think Minecraft here. You bring your boat in. What needs to get worked on? We need people with wooden chests and barrels. Chests and barrels. That's what we need. So we're gonna pull some of those out. Some barrels and some chests. A couple of lecterns for the engineers or whatever. Let's put them down there. And like barrel. Like this. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense. We'll put a chest. Does it do a chest? No, it doesn't do it. Ooh. So that's a design right there. That one that way. And maybe actually break this one. Pop that one. I don't know, whatever you want to put in them for keeping your boat. Okay, next thing. We got this blank bit here. I almost want to be like black concrete. Maybe just the normal blackstone, actually. Maybe just the... Oh, I've turned it all into polished blackstone. No. Yeah, let's cover the place in obsidian. That never goes wrong. Paintings, maybe paintings. Do I have some in here? To work like almost TV screen. Wait. I know what's gone wrong here. We need to restrict the space they can place. I think I want smaller ones. Not sure at the moment. I kind of like it, kind of don't. Breathtaking. Get a good view of this place. Nice. Love it. Love it. Still not sure exactly how we're going to get people approaching this place. Definitely a thing we need to figure out. The big problem, of course, is that most of us just fly here. Oh wait, it's going to take more than one per. I'm there sleeping, being like, why hasn't this done the thing? But of course, it takes more than one per. There's enough of us online right now. Any more than 3 and team. Ooh, give me your slow arrows. Yeah, arrows of slowness, brilliant. What life's. Ooh, creepers! Run away! Run away! Run away! I don't want to blow this place up. We've barely done anything. Don't ruin it all now. Hello. We need 3 of those, don't we? Look at it, just sat there all forlorn. Okay. This whole thing can be done better. Huh? You want more? Like, help yourself to whatever's in here, man. Like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't like what we're doing with the colours back here, though. I'm glad I didn't finalise them. Because we've got a middle block. What are we gonna put in the middle block? I got my light box. I am gonna have such a long time putting all this stuff back away. Middle block. There we go. That's what we need. There we go. Purple. Green, purple. Yeah, double purple. Why not? Green. Ah, this is one wider. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling it. So this wall actually needs to come in one. Well, I say needs. Should probably come in one. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I might actually move the TV screens to like up here or something like that. You ever mess with Thorncraft? I did mess with Thorncraft for a little bit. It didn't capture me as much as some of the other ones. I was talking. Why is that one not coming down? Talking about mod packs I used to play the other day, actually, and Post for Nem completely escaped me, like the name, and that was Landstrider's pack. About as the name says, after the end. Post for Nem is the the Latin for. Do that. You turn up after the whole world has been turned to obsidian, and then you grind it down and get the parts from a chemistry mod. That was great. You then rebuilt the world from the elements up. Really inspired me. And then Landstrider reached out one day. It was like, hey. And I was like, oh, hey, who are you? And from there, beautiful friendship started. Beautiful. I need more green. Hello. I think we're going to go with green stripes up. Concrete powder, wool. You watch Nick and Isaac play something like that? Okay, that was probably Crash Landed, where you turned up and everything was snow. Not snow, sand. That was the more popular one. Though, actually, let's not sell post for them short. It did really well. It could very well have been that one. Just throw some things away. Copy. Green concrete. That's what. Got a machine back at my base. I say a machine. It's a dispenser hooked up to an observer that every time I break a block will spit me out a new block. And I use that to make my concrete. It's normally a lot better than doing it block by block like this. So I don't have the one that stores up all the blocks and then fires them off to a blast chamber. That's what I really need. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, look at this. It works. Who'd have thunk? Oh, actually kind of impressed with what's going on here. Okay, we need to make a whole bunch of purple concrete. Unfortunately, if I try and put this powder up on the ceiling, no bueno. Does not stay. Which in a normal biome, no problem. In an icy biome, got to find some water. Let's try here. I may have buried down too deep there, but that's okay. I'm kind of surprised it lets me just play. Is that because there's one underneath? There is. Okay, was that all the concrete that I placed? Who knows? Look at this. Does this go under the course? Ooh. Oh, there's more down here. This might be trouble. I wanted to fit redstone and like a starting gate and things like that down here. I don't think it'll be impossible, but it might be a bit of a problem. Okay, I think we got the design sort of there. It's not the most subtle patterning I've ever come up with, but I think it's pretty good. Not enough people use solid block color in Minecraft, in my opinion. I know a lot of people disagree with that opinion. I'm going to do it. I'm going to shrink this down by 1. I'm not sure if I mentioned on stream. So I watched this guy called Nice. It's like GNIS. It's a type of rock, anyway. And he did a whole bunch of breakdowns of different geologies that, like, Minecraft biomes. We go with emulate, that the Minecraft biomes emulate. And then he did stuff about the color of dirt, and it was a very, very interesting selection. But then he went along and was like, what Minecraft colors are missing from the palette? And he did like a whole bunch of stuff, like took all the different colors of all the blocks in like RGB and HSL and all the other color spaces that are out there, and did some interesting mathematics with them. It was like, and these are the colors that's furthest away from everything, and came up with this list of fully saturated, amazingly strong neon colors. And I'm like, yes, preach. That's exactly what we're looking for. And then it was like, oh no, these are too much. I'm going to try and pick ones inside the palette. I'm like, pop down, it's 16.8 million colors, so fair to miss a few. This is true. Oh, this is not my yellow box. This is your yellow box. We got 2. Interesting. Anyway, snooping through other people's boxes is the most interesting thing. So I'm there, like in the comments, being like, wait, why can't we have the neon ones? It must have struck a chord because like it's one of my most liked YouTube comments so far. It's only a couple of months old now, a couple of weeks old maybe. Which, you know, out of all the things I've ever posted, does that have to be the one that took off? I don't know what to do with this space here. We're getting there. We're getting close to being done. Okay, we need to make this more presentable on this side. Obviously, just got block color. Respect my color palette. Strip of black concrete down the middle. Well, what are we gonna do down the middle? What are we gonna do down the middle? Just stone. Polished black stone sounds like a bit more of a winner. Why wouldn't it let it? Emo concrete? I mean, I think nowadays emo concrete would choose the light grey option because black just too many connotations with other things now. Got to take that washed out version, right? I don't think we've got enough. And this is outside. Aged. Yeah. I say emo started as black. It's now aged to a fine grey. So attempts to do bubbles you do with the jab. Stuff them in a rocket, fire them off. Okay, Bubbles is your Oni scientist, but she ain't doing that now. Yeah, wow. I mean, you know, sometimes you need to teach these unthinking AI routines exactly who's in charge. We need a line of something across this top here, right? Do you see it? I see it. There needs to be a line. Right. Hello. Right across there. I'm going to jump in this bed and see if other people sleep as well whilst I sort out my my flask. So, maybe a strip of lights, actually. Now that I've stopped and thought about it, we could put some... Like, do we want sea lanterns like that? I've got other lights somewhere. Where's my lights box? Backwards jack-o'-lanterns? I mean, jack-o'-lanterns are cool as they are. Like, we could have faces, but, like, also... Oh, it melts stuff. But also this texture? I don't know. There's no... I notice I don't have any shroom lights in here. How can I call this my light box if there's no shroom lights? There's barely any glowstone. The glowstone might be the choice. Maybe. Yeah, I was thinking maybe sea lantern. Oh, look, this one's melted as well. I was thinking maybe sea. I think I might go with this though. And then we can use redstone lamps to like pick out details because redstone lamps are the ultimate in decoration blocks. Someone's traveling home. I swear those coordinates are going to be burnt into my retina by the time I'm gone. I use the region guard teleports to jump around, but Forrest has got. I think it's the mini map mod that I might be making a wild presumption here, but the minimap mod that basically just uses a teleport command to do it. Okay, this is a good start. Good start. I don't think this is the final form. But out of everything I've ever built, it's not the worst. Yeah, actually, oh, hello. You see him? I see him. I can't aim though. Oh no, all right, fine. I'm just gonna go blow up some sand. I was influenced from Ross from Hat Films. Always like marble, cobblers a gateway. It's true. It's been a while since I watched the Hat Films crew do anything. I saw them on Not Ones on the Yogscast channel a little while ago. That was fun. Watching them all just, well, I say all suffer. Some of them, who was it who could just eat them all? It was no problem. I think it was Smithy. It was just like, yeah, I'm here to enjoy chicken wings, and boy did he. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I think we. I say that. I don't think we have we? I was about to say. I think we've done everything. You're playing around with an arrow there. If you put them on a slime block, you can fling them around with pistons. Am I just gonna purple this side? Is it all purple? Oh, click. Things are just a little too far away. They could all be purple. And then I could put purple banners up to keep the competition away. Purple dye, sand, gravel. Yeah, it's just like real life. If you take your sand and gravel and mix it with some colour, you get purple concrete, obviously. Need to do the colour thing. Gonna saw this boat in half. That's a magic trick I've not seen for a while. Well, now we get to watch all of my concrete fly off in random directions. But it is by far the best way when you don't have an actual machine on hand. Find the smallest patch of water you can. Hold down right and left click. It's amazing how much of Minecraft boils down to stand in one place, now hold down both buttons. And you're like, yeah. That's how I farm my wheat. how I farm just about everything, to be fair. Not bones. I farm bones by just standing there, looking out, watching them drop. I've got a double skeleton spawner that we've taken advantage of. Though when we did it, we were using old technology, you know, just like dropping them onto magma blocks and collecting their drops like that. But nowadays we know how to like use wolves to pass on the looting tech and stuff like looting enchantment. And stuff like that. So that's really how I should be taking advantage of the double skeleton spawner. We could have so much, but that instantly turns it from an AFK farm into you've got to be watching it farm, and that's not quite as convenient. Though, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to call it. Okay, that's an inside decorated. I don't know about the floor. I keep looking at the floor, feeling like that this is not good. Oh, if I take this out on both sides, we're gonna have a bad time. I'll do that. Can I this in here to get? No, unfortunately not. Kind of hoping for some polished black stone. I'm just gonna use the blackstone bricks. We'll come back and replace them later. Maybe. I mean, you know how it is. Make promises that you might keep. Okay, I don't like this here. I suppose we just go up. Yeah, that works for me. Maybe the same there. Yeah, keep out of my pits. Ugh. Yeah, okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. I like it a lot. And I think with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. What am I going to throw on the floor? Bit of black gunpowder. I will see you guys next time where, I don't know, I'm open to suggestions. I feel like this is going to get done in the foreseeable future. I've actually started an episode about it, so it's probably going to get done relatively quickly. So I will see you next time when we're going to do any number of things. So we'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.